Hello, what is up, guys and gals? It's your boy, Spooky Noodles, aka Nicholas Gray, author of Gray Matter, Grey's Anatomy, and The Chihuahuan Centipede. And more to come. But I'm not going to get into that. Today, we're going to talk about The Damned Place by Chris Miller. So, strap in, you good-looking lads and gals, as we venture into this synopsis. So, without further ado, let's just hop into it, shall we? Alright, here is the synopsis for The Damned Place by Chris Miller. A small town with dark secrets, a house hidden in the woods that holds horrors unimaginable. 4 friends on summer break fighting off a group of bullies dead set on ruining their summer of fun. The little town of Winsboro has buried its secrets beneath years of history and faded memories. But it's about to be unearthed, releasing ancient creatures as a budding psychopath blooms. There's supposed to be a period there, sorry. Will they survive what comes for them, and possibly the world, or will the damned place end it all? Dun dun dun. So, first of all, I am friends with Chris Miller on Facebook, but we're not like close friends. So this is an unbiased review, which means it's an unbiased 5-star review, as I gave this book 5 freaking stars. I really love coming of age stories, and The Damned Place just was that damned good. So I'm gonna read this the review, and it's a very short review. I've been doing a lot of short reviews, as I said in the last review, or at least I think I said in the last review. But if you didn't, I'll just reiterate. I'm doing shorter reviews when it comes to writing them down on Goodreads and Amazon and wherever else I can manage to leave reviews. But yeah, let me just read the review, shall we? Or shall I? So here we go. Here's my review. If Stephen King's It and Stranger Things mashed together and was set in the 90s, this is what you would get. This was a fantastic book. If I could give it 6 stars, I would. The characters were great. The antagonists, great. The story, absolute fire. This is one you all have to read. I'm so happy to know there is a sequel, and I will be reading that soon, which I hope to do soon. Overall, 5 out... I said if, but I meant of. 5 out of 5 stars. And I got 8 likes on that sucker. Awesome. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, The Damned Place is a phenomenal Stephen King's It/Stranger Things mutt, and I really loved it. You can see the inspiration from a mile away. It's just so good. And the fact that it's set in the 90s, and I'm not gonna lie, I was born in 93, so even though I am a 90s baby, that's exactly what I was, a baby. So the 90s are a little bit blur for me. I don't really quite remember it. I remember Tupac died and Biggie Smalls died. But I remember the early 2000s more than I did the 90s. That being said, it was still a nostalgia trip that I really enjoyed. That being said, I wonder when the sequel, when that is taking place. Because at the end of this story, I'm not going to ruin it for you, but there is a hint that there will be a next book. And I wonder if it's going to take place in the future, or the present, I should say. So I cannot wait to read it. I already have it on audiobook or Audible, or I have the audiobook, the narration, on my phone, and it's already ready to be listened to. I just needed to listen to it, but I'm currently listening to the 20th Century Ghost, and I'm really enjoying that, by the way. But there are some stories. Well, I'll get into that when I get to that. But, yeah, I really like The Damned Place. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Chris Miller is awesome. I cannot wait to read more by him. He says that there's basically like 3 books in this series. So you have the first one, The Damned Place, which is actually a huge book. I think I own it, but I want to own a signed copy. But that's here nor there. Go to Chris Miller if you want signed copies, by the way. He's on Facebook. He's a really nice guy. He's a Texas native, so that not like that matters, but you know, that's a thing. So so the 3 books in this series are The Damned Place, The Damned Ones, and then Dust, which is kind of a 3rd installment. He says it's a 3rd installment, but it can be read as a standalone. I have it on audiobook, and I have a signed copy of it on my shelf. But yeah, I'm looking really forward to reading more by Chris Miller, because his writing is fantastic and his characters are fabulous. Like, I read a review about it was a complaint that it was too much like It and Stranger Things, and I'm like, no, that's like, that's what was good about it, you know? And the characters were amazing to follow. Like, how could you not like this book? I don't know. It's mind-boggling to me. So, yeah. And I think the person who didn't like it is actually an author. So, that confuses me. Although they did give it 3 stars. So, in my opinion, that that kind of shows that they didn't really like it that much. Because, like, honestly, it's a 5-star book, you know, straight up, a 5-star book. And it's kind of mind-boggling that anyone would give it anything less, but I have to respect other people's opinions, even though I don't want to. And yeah, so anyways, that's all I have to say about this book. I have a ton more reviews to do, and I'm not doing them in order. I'm just doing whatever book I want to do first, or right now, I should say, in the present. And I decided, you know what? I haven't done a video review for The Damned Place by Chris Miller. I read it a little bit while ago, or yeah, whatever. And yeah, I decided to review it. So yeah, sorry if that was really loud in your ears. But yeah, that's it. I do have news about my writing, but I would say just to watch my newest book mail video if you want to hear about any of my writing news. I usually talk about my writing news in my book mails. Also, the giveaway for Snow Shark should be coming soon. I'm picking winners, and yeah, next time we do a giveaway, which is going to be very soon, we're going to do another giveaway soon, we're going to do it differently. I want someone to write a small essay, if you will. No, maybe not an essay, just a few paragraphs about their favorite book and what it means to them and stuff like that. And the winner will win probably a copy of Cryptid Carnage. We'll do something like that. Or how about this? Name your favorite cryptid and why. Then I'll pick the winner who has the best answer. How about that? And the winner will win a copy of Cryptid Carnage, shipped from Amazon, so it's not signed by anybody, but still, I mean, that's pretty cool, right? You get a free book. So I'm going to announce that giveaway after Snow Shark giveaway is done and over with. Also, thank you, Brian Barry, for loaning me those books. I did pay for them, but still, thank you so much for loaning them. It means a lot, and I hope I can spread the news around of Brian Barry's work, because Brian Barry's an amazing guy, and his work is amazing. Like Thanksgiving Day Massacre and Blood Lanes. Blood Lanes is one of my favorite books of like all time. It's in my top 10 for sure. It's a fabulous slasher. If you haven't read it, go read it. But anyways, we're not here to talk about other people's books. We're here to talk about The Damned Place by Chris Miller. And yes, it was a sweet ass book. I really liked it. And if I were to give it like in my top 10 coming of age stories of all time, it probably would be near the top 5. if not in the top 5. Like, I am pretty certain it's probably top 5 material. Let's see here. You got Fear by Ronald Kelly, The Traveling Vampire Show by Richard Lehman, Autumn Bleeds into Winter by Jeff Strand. Gosh, I've read so many good coming of age stories. It's crazy. Geez, I'm blanking at the moment, but I guess since I'm blanking, I guess I'll just put The Damned Place, The Damned Place by Chris Miller as number 4, I guess, for now. I mean, I can't really think of all of the coming of age stories at the moment, but I'll actually sit down and write a list, one day and go over it again. I own basically every coming of age book I've ever read, so I'll do a little video montage or something, I don't know, but do a top 5 list or something. But like the video, and if we can get 10 likes, I'll do that video. How about that? So anyways, I'm done here. This has been a review of The Damned Place by Chris Miller. It's been a fun time talking to y'all. This is probably one of my longer reviews since I've started doing this kind of review style. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you didn't, well, I'm sorry. I can't please everybody, especially those who did not like this book, and the ones who didn't like this book are far and few between. Or what's the saying? I don't even remember. But yeah, it's I don't understand people giving it 3 stars. I really don't. Like, someone said it's too Stephen King-y, and if you're gonna say it's too anything, that's a good thing to say, because Stephen King's awesome, Now I will say King's endings aren't that fantastic. But in my opinion, Chris Miller nailed the ending, and then left room for a sequel. So yeah, I don't know. I love this book. So, and I think you will too. So go buy it. I'm Nick, aka Spooky Noodles, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace out, guys.